So where is innovation coming or excitement in the industry and as exhibited here?
There's a massive amount of innovation, and the innovation can reflect itself from everything from the growing size of television screens. I mean, we are seeing screens here commercially viable in the 75-inch range. Sharp has a TV that is 90 inches for under $10,000. 70-inch TVs are now under $4,000. Blu-ray players are capable of 4K up conversion. 4K starts to become not a nice to have, but a necessity when you're dealing with television sets above 60 inches in size. And so there's a huge amount of 4K development. Of course, anything 4K today is prohibitively expensive, but it won't be in a year or two. So as I said, what you see here gives you an indication of what's going to evolve over the next few years. Intel has been working on their set-top box, they call it, and the intent is that they will have an over-the-top solution that bypasses cable infrastructure. Well, it sort of bypasses cable infrastructure. You still need cable. You can't completely cut the cord because without the cord you don't have internet, right? But once you have internet, if you have an all-you-can-eat plan, and for as long as you have an all-you-can-eat plan, you can actually watch television using stuff that comes in over the top, bypassing a cable MSO. The problem that they're having is they've only been able to sign on a couple of handfuls of cable channels. None of the major broadcasters or major cable networks have gone along with the proposition, despite the fact that Intel is willing to pay quite handsomely for it. So time will tell. We'll see what happens, but at the moment, the mitigating factor for their evolution and development is the lack of content agreements.
And Irwin, you've been doing these tours for some time. What is the interest, or is it curiosity, or are your clients really kind of getting into it, or how would you characterize sort of this point in time the tour, brands, CES, and sort of your sort of discussions with them?
So I think the way I would characterize it is that nobody doubts that technology and media have converged. We are about delivering messages and communicating our clients' messages. The devices on which you communicate have a great deal to do with the effectiveness of the communication. Understanding how the consumer consumes content has a great deal of impact on the way we develop our strategies and our plans. So when we look at the possibility that a message needs to be delivered on a 90-inch screen, and a 10-inch tablet, and a 7-inch tablet, and a 15-inch PC, and a 4-inch smartphone, or a 6.1-inch smartphone, which is in the pipeline, won't be announced till Barcelona, and the interconnectivity of all those devices, it has huge implications. When you look at white goods, appliances in the home, starting to be connected up with each other, that has huge implications to clients, including CPGs, who previously could have sat back and said, technology really doesn't impact my business. Well, now it does. The refrigerator knows what's in it. The recipe that you get on your tablet gets communicated to your refrigerator and to your range top. The oven doesn't have to be programmed specifically. The instructions are sent directly to it. So that interconnectivity, which by the way at this point is primitive and retrofit into existing devices, once the devices get built around the connectivity, once they are ground up designed around the point of connectivity, you have a very, very different equation. Disappointing launch.